Good morning. Hey, y'all. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, depending on what part of the world you watching me from. How are y'all beautiful people doing today on this wonderful Sunday? I just got, woke up out of my sleep. I went to sleep real, like 4 days this morning. Yeah. And I just got woke up, honey, with the saddest news. A friend of mine, um, her niece has been in the hospital back and forth for the past couple of weeks, and she went on to be with the Lord last night. And I was talking to my son yesterday. When I got up yesterday, I was praying real hard, y'all. I was praying so hard for everybody, and I started calling around. I called my mama, I called my sister, I called my son, I called my cousin wife, just telling everybody I love them. I said, well, darn, I said, I just feel like somebody, like we finna lose somebody. I said, and then I got to thinking, I said, I hope I ain't finna go, Lord. My son said, Mama, don't talk like that. Why you talking like that? You know, he, of course, he don't want to hear nothing like that. I said, well, baby, I'm just telling you, if I leave this world tonight, just know that you mama's pride and joy. He said, I know that, but why are you saying that? Why you talking like that? And I just said, I said, well, baby, God put it in your spirit sometimes. I said, I didn't feel like it was going to be me, but I wasn't sure. You know what I'm saying? But I said, it's going to be somebody. It's going to be somebody. And I got that call just a few minutes ago. And I prayed for them. I've been praying for them so hard. Lord have mercy. That child was on 33 years old. That's something, y'all. That is something. So how y'all doing today? Praying that all is well. Like I say, and if not, you gotta go with God. That's where your help gonna come from. That's where your strength gonna come from. That's the where He gonna show you your way. He'll direct your path. He will. The Lord is near the brokenhearted. He is very near the brokenhearted. But I was like, damn, let me get up. That just, I already been going. I've been going through it, y'all. Losing my friend and stuff like that, and then like, this been a friend of the family, her mama and stuff for a lot of years, over 20 years, well over 20 years. And she done lost her daughter. And like I say, the other lady is her auntie. Two sisters. So we gotta pray. We gotta stay prayed up. I told y'all last night that in life, it's a long road ahead of us, and it's some pain down that road. It's a lot of pain down that road that we ain't seen yet. We haven't encountered it yet. But because we know this, we need to pray that God go before us and meet us at those crossroads in our lives. You understand what I'm saying? This is the type of thing that'll make a person go insane, losing their child. That's some shit to deal with right there. And a lot of people can't handle that. Me, myself, I would like to think I could. I would like to think I could now, because I got a grandchild I got to be there for if anything were to happen to my child. It just can't be about me. You understand what I'm saying? But that's some shit there, y'all. Losing a child, that's losing you. You gotta pray. You gotta pray that the Lord go before you in these tragedies and stuff like that. We don't know what life brings. We don't know what it look like down that road. We don't know. But because we don't know, you gotta go to God beforehand. You gotta go to God beforehand. Like I prayed for the day that I lose my mama. I pray about that thing right there, boy. You talking about who? I pray about that damn thing there, child. Lord, I be like, Jesus, please don't let me lose my goddamn mind. I already know my son gonna be a mess, a whole mess. That grandma baby, you understand what I'm saying? Lord have mercy. I pray about that all the time, y'all. I was there when when my dad had passed away. You understand what I'm saying? And I didn't know I could be that strong, but I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. And he prepared me. Because he wasn't no wimp. He wasn't no wuss. He told me he was ready to go. And I said, well, Daddy, I said, have you talked to the Lord about that? He said, I don't think I'm the one that need to be talking to him. I said, well, what you mean? Why you say that? He said, I'm not the one that need to be talking to him. You are. That means he was ready and prepared and I had already made peace with God. But because I'm fixing to go as your father, you need to go to God. Because I'm ready to go. And I did, y'all. I sure did. I went right on to the Lord in prayer. And he helped me through it. I was there when my dad died. I was there when my stepdaddy died. It's something now. It's something. But I just got woke up and I said, well, let me go encourage them this morning. I didn't come to make nobody say it. But in life, the unthinkable happens at times. Our steps are already ordered. They are already written. So you can go to God and ask him for all of those places in life that are set up to break our hearts and you know what we're gonna go through and stuff like that. Go ahead and talk to the Lord beforehand. Yeah, you gotta talk to the Lord, y'all, beforehand. Because shit can happen to blow your damn mind in life. Life will make your damn head spin now. Life will make your head spin. I just came to hang out with y'all for a few minutes. I didn't come to stay long. But I just came to, to remind you that, like I say, it's a long road ahead of us. It's a lot we got to go through in life. And we can't foresee what's to come. Life changes in the blink of an eye. And you gotta, there's no way to prepare for losing somebody. But what you can by talking to the Lord to prepare my heart when something like this were to happen. Shield my heart, guard it, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Be my safe haven, be my refuge where I can run to in the time of trouble, in the time of pain. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what life will bring. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying walk around in fear, and that's not what I'm saying. I say ask the Lord to be there for you in the time of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Meet me there, Lord. You know where I'm headed. I don't. But I'm going to need you. I need you to go before me. I need you to be there already. I'm going to need you. This light. But I said, Lord, let me get up. I was sleeping so damn good. I said, that girl said that shit. I said, Lord, let me get up. And I had just told my son, and I called him. I said, baby, I told you it was going to be somebody. And he talking about who? But see, he don't know her. He don't know her. So he started freaking out. He started freaking out. But, I know her. And I know her mom and her, all her family and stuff. My baby started freaking out. He thought it was somebody on our side. But I just knew. I was like, Lord have mercy. And he just kept saying, Mama, stop talking like that. I said, baby, I'm just saying. Tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. I said, and if I were to leave here tonight, I want you to know that you was my pride and joy. Only child I got. My grandchild is going on out here. But we got let me turn this light on right here, y'all. This light ain't lighting for me this morning. I tell you, I got to get me a damn studio or something, honey. Ooh, Jesus. Lord, have mercy. That shit there still, well, that's a little better. It's a little bit better. But yeah, y'all, you just go ahead and, get your relationship with the Lord, honey, and stay there. Yeah, walk with him daily. Let the Lord help you through these trials and tribulations in life. We'll be trying to do it by ourselves. It ain't no way, baby. Life will crush you. Life will crush you. You got to go to God. I'm telling you, I just heard that demand. I said, Lord, Jesus, it always something just heartbreaking. This damn heart of mine, like oh, Jesus. I tell you, but the Lord, he don't make no mistakes now. He don't. He don't make no mistakes. And like I said, when you get a relationship with the Lord, you'll be able to understand things a little bit better. And even when we don't quite understand, we're still able to go with whatever the Lord allows. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever the Lord say is so, it is so. You understand what I'm saying? So you get your relationship with the Lord, that way you understand him better, and life, it'll ease up. Things will be a little bit easier for you. Instead of you looking at your own might and your own strength, trying to, handle these things in life. No, you have to have the Lord's help. We're not strong enough. We're not strong enough by ourselves. We are not strong enough, y'all. And that's a lot of people in this world that are hurting. There's a lot of people going through a lot of things. You understand? A lot of things people go through in private. They don't care to share. They don't care to seek counsel. You understand what I'm saying? But you got to go to God to get some relief from these things that are troubling you. Honestly, you do. You really do. The Lord will carry your load. It's crushing you. It's breaking you down because you trying to carry it yourself. You're not strong enough, my love. You're not strong enough. We are not strong enough. That is why the Lord always wants us to seek his help and seek his face. You understand what I'm saying? With the things that are troubling us in life. That is where people get so overwhelmed that they don't want to be here anymore because they don't realize that this stuff is too heavy for you to carry. But you got somebody, you got a heavy load sharer. He will carry that load for you. You got a burden bearer. He will bear your burdens for you. But you got to go and you got to seek the Lord's help. You got to ask the Lord to come in. You got to invite him. He's not going to force his way into your situation. He ain't gonna bulldoze nothing. He has to be invited in. And you need to do that. You need to tell the Lord what you got going on, and you need to ask him to come get it. I can't handle it. And he will. He will. Yeah. I know your knees are buckling because you're trying to do what the Lord is only capable of doing. You say, well, why is it sent my way for you to give it back to him? You got to learn your lessons from it, of course, but you don't have to tote it. You ain't got to tote that. You can't tote it. It's just a lot going on. A lot going on. And that's why I just came and said, go see about them. Anytime the Lord put it on my heart to come see about y'all, I'm going to come see about y'all. And I might not be able to fix it, but I can give you suggestions like I just said. Go to God. Go to God. You said, well, I've been praying. You got, well, okay, now take your hands off it. Take your hands off it. Take your hands off it. He don't need your help with fixing it. If you could fix it, you would have been fixed it. You can't. You take your hands off it. Go to God. Trust in the Lord to handle this stuff for you and take your hands off of it. Because I tell you, I pray all the time. My child used to be in the street so fucking bad, y'all. Like child. He used to be in them streets so fucking bad, I don't tell you, I lost so much goddamn sleep at night. Worrying about what what my child life gonna look like. You understand what I'm saying? Am I gonna get that phone call? I swear to God, every time I heard a goddamn siren, y'all, I used to freak the fuck out. I used to freak out. Then I go to calling around. You see my baby, you see my baby. My mom, my baby there. Call my sister, you see my baby. See some shit on the goddamn news, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they said that people ain't been notified yet. I'll be like, Lord. You know, I used to be like that, y'all. I used to live in fucking total terror behind my child. So one day I said, Lord, I can't live like this right here. I cannot live like this right here. I cannot control what this child does. This child is grown. I put it in him. What he's supposed to know, you know what I'm saying? But he still do what he want to do. And one day I just took my hand off of it, y'all. And I'm telling you, I'm basking in what I prayed for now. My child got off them drugs. My child got out them streets. My child got a fucking job. You understand what I'm saying? My child, he became responsible. But I had to take my goddamn hands off, y'all. I couldn't rest for worrying about that child. And I had to go to God. I had to take my hands off it. And y'all don't know me like that, but I cry real easy, child. I holler all the time. All the time, child. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, honey. Just a damn holler box. Cuss and damn cry. Cuss and cry, y'all. That's what I do, honey. That's my thing. But yeah, I had to take my hand off, honey. Cause it was gonna kill me. Every time I heard a damn siren, I'm jumping up in the middle of the night. You know, like I say, anything you see on the TV, Lord, don't let that be my child. That joker was ruthless now. I'm telling you, staying in some shit. Only one I got, rough as hell, honey. But now, he don't got it together. When I took my hand out, I'm telling you, run to that jailhouse. I'm so tired of going to that damn jail. Trying to get this child out the damn jail. Who, Lord have mercy, you talking about? They know me down there to our jail. She finna come hollering. She finna come hollering, child. Y'all get ready, because she finna holler her ass off. Yeah. Because I meant the devil was not going to goddamn have my child. And the system wasn't going to have it. And he was going to get his shit together. What is this wrong with you, child? And I had to go to God, y'all. I had to go to God. I started taking his ass back to church because I raised him in the church. I showed enough did. He know the Lord. He know the Lord. And he finally got it together. Don't give up on your children. I'm telling you now. Don't give up on them. Don't give up on them. I know they get on your nerves and they do stuff, and some of them can be, you know, you have to be distant from them for different reasons. Children will hurt you too now. Physically. Some of them be loony. You have to separate yourself from them. But don't ever give up on them. What I mean by that is going to God on their behalf. Going to God on their behalf. Take your hands off it. Yeah, they might be dangerous to you, and you got to put that motherfucker out. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm telling what they done got in, you know. I understand that too, because it was a time that I had to separate myself from my child. When he was on them drugs and stuff like that, who? Cause I been gonna fuck you up, boy. Cause I'm not scared of you, goddamn it. I'm not scared of you, and you're not gonna come in here doing a goddamn thing you ain't supposed to be fucking doing. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, we had our rounds, honey. But I ain't give up on his ass, but I didn't play with him neither. Hell no. You not finna come in this motherfucker scaring me because you fucking doped up and shit. And you not finna come in this bitch taking my goddamn stuff. You used to do all that stuff. You used to do all that goddamn stuff. I come home with a child and I'm telling what to be gone out this motherfucker. And now. So I put his ass out of him. And you can't go there, give me them keys. Your ass can't get it. And then he find a way to get in here. Like, oh, shit, I'm getting him on high. I done sealed up and drilled up every goddamn crack and crevice in this motherfucker. You won't crawl in here. I done been through it all. I done been through it all. By the grace of God, my child been delivered from that. I did not give up on him, but I didn't goddamn play with him, y'all. I didn't play with him. I done been through it all. But what he never put his goddamn hands on me because he knew better. That lady right there take my ass up out of here. Yeah, he knew better than that. But all that other stuff that a lot of us, you know, a lot of parents go through, it's nothing to be ashamed of either. I'm telling you now, because they can do some embarrassing shit. They can do some shit to have you so fucking shamed. Don't you walk down that damn hall of shame. It is nothing for you to be ashamed of. You didn't raise them to do that shit they doing. You didn't. That's their own shit. And I know as a parent, you be beating your goddamn self to death. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. They got what we put in them, and then they got their own shit that they're gonna do. It's not your fault. You was a good mama. All of us ain't did everything right. So that don't mean that justify what the fuck they out there doing. That don't justify that. Just because you use support and stuff like that. You didn't teach them children to do what you doing. You taught them what they supposed to do. So what? Don't you dare beat your damn self up because you got children out there fucking up and like they ain't got since God gave them. And they ain't had no kind of training. That ain't your fault, baby. That's not your fault. I used to feel the same fucking way. That's not your fault. Ain't nobody perfect. But that does not justify them walking around in life doing this fucked up shit that some of them can do. They can do some fucked up shit now. They really can. Don't you dare beat yourself up by that. Ain't none of us damn perfect. But here, our mamas make mistakes and daddies make mistakes. We ain't doing the stuff they doing. We wouldn't dare do some of the shit that our children go out there and goddamn do. I said, what in the hell is wrong with you? Where you get this shit from? I was talking to a dad one time. It was so goddamn bad, y'all. I was like, Lord have mercy. I was talking to his dad. I was just hollering, crying so goddamn bad. And I said, I don't understand him. And his daddy told me, he said, you know what, Kendra? You are not going to understand him because he's not like you. He's like me. I said, what damn? And he is. I can't be around. Back then I couldn't be around him long because he acted just like your dad. That's why I left your dad. And you act just like this fucking man. But his daddy understood better than I did because he was doing the shit his daddy used to do. But thank God his daddy always been in his life. You know what I'm saying? So that helped. That boy, they need their daddies too now. Yes, Lord. I'm thankful to the Lord in heaven for that. That he does have his dad that he can go to and dad to get him, you know, shake his ass back up right. But don't you do that to yourself. You did not. You are not the reason that your children are what they are right now. Now, them children got their own mind. Them children got their own mind, honey. They go do the complete opposite of what the hell you taught them. And so, like I said, been so many things that my child did that just straight goddamn embarrassed me. And then I had to realize that you didn't do it. You didn't teach him to do it. That motherfucker no been doing what the fuck he doing. You understand what I'm saying? I had to stop that shit, y'all. I was the main one blaming my goddamn self until his daddy said, you ain't gonna understand that child. I understand that child because that child do shit that I used to do. You see what I'm saying? And I felt bad about the situation. Because he saw me struggling with that. Like, trying to understand why the fuck is this child the way he is. He saw me struggling trying to wrap my mind around this shit. And he just flat out told me, stop trying to understand him. You're not going to understand him because he's not like you. He's like me. And his daddy know the both of us, me and him. So he know the shit that child doing that don't resemble you at all. You ain't never taught this child to do no goddamn shit like this right here. He didn't teach him either, but it was just, you know, you reap what you goddamn sow. It'll come back in your goddamn kids. So if you got small children and you out here fucking off and like it's trying to get your shit together. Cause the Lord will show yourself to you through your fucking kids. You think you goddamn getting away with that shit gonna show right on back up in your fucking children. If you out here being lying and conniving, guess what? You gonna see it again. You gonna see it again. And you be wondering like, what in the hell? You reap what you damn sow now. So you got to be careful what you out here sowing in life. You got to be careful what you run around out here sowing in life. Because you grow up raising these goddamn children up, them motherfuckers be turning around just like your ass. If you don't like who you are, I suggest you damn fix it. Because you going to damn sure see it again. In one way or the other. You going to see that shit again. So you need to, as a person, you need to be getting your shit together. That's right. You need to be getting your shit together. Because I'm telling you, them goddamn children growing up, you go, like my mama used to tell me that though. The shit you do to me, you gonna see it again. And I did. And I got a grandchild. Be seeing all that stuff. I said, well, damn. Get your shit together now. Because you don't want to be reaping this shit. You don't want to be reaping this shit. Not no bullshit. You out here fucking up. You them goddamn children grow up. Fucking up like you. You don't want that. Because see, children, they don't listen at what you say. They watch what you do. You got to lead by example. What the hell is you out here doing that these goddamn children see? You being there on that phone and stuff. Them children be listening to us. They don't give a damn about what you say. They watch what you do. They watch what the hell you do. They sponges and they soak all that shit up. And when they get older, that's when you see that shit again. So if you out here and you know you ain't living right, it's time to get your shit together. It's time to work on you because you are raising your damn future. I ain't come to stay a whole long time, y'all. I just kind of give y'all a few words of encouragement. And like I said, you need to go to God before things happen. Life is long. It's a lot of trials and tribulations that we have not seen yet. It's a lot of stuff we're going to have to go through to get to where God wants us to be. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of that shit come with pain. You got to get your relationship with the Lord and you got to stay with him. You got to lean on him. You got to trust in him. You got to let the Lord be your guide. Because in this life, you cannot predict what in the hell is going to happen. And because we cannot, that's why you need to already be done went to the Lord beforehand on your behalf. Is what I'm trying to say. For the troubles that you have not seen yet. You know what you've been through already. And you thank him for that right there. The grace that he gave you to get through that. But it's more trouble ahead of us. You understand what I'm saying? And you got to go to God with that stuff. We are not strong enough to handle it by ourselves. You do not want to be caught off guard by life. You don't want to be caught off guard by life. Yeah, it might happen. You didn't foresee this thing happening, but you've already went to God beforehand. He already there. He gonna meet you there. He gonna beat you there. Is what I'm trying to say. With that being said, y'all, I'm wishing y'all many blessings on this Sunday morning. Like I said, everything might not be good. But just go to God. Just take your rest in the Lord, okay? That's all I can say because life is very hard. It gets very hard. It does. But you got somebody that'll carry your load. The good Lord Almighty. You don't have to try to do this thing called life by yourself. Okay? The Lord walk alongside you. He sends you a paraclete. The paraclete. That's the Holy Spirit. He walks with us daily. Okay? Trust in him. It's three. It's the Trinity. Okay? But they all one. He sent us our help, y'all. But you got to use your resources. You got to go to the good Lord in prayer. With that being said, y'all, I'm about this thing. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday. You know, I wish many blessings upon your house, your family. I pray health and strength, you know, over your life. I truly do. And I want you to go to God, and I want you to get a relationship with the Lord. I want you to stay with him, okay? No matter what comes your way, you got somebody that'll help you through life. The good Lord Jesus Christ. All right. With that being said, y'all, I'm gone. But before I go, what we do, we pray, pray before you lay. Be specific when you pray. And always remember that with the help of the Lord, we gonna make it. I love y'all. Have a blessed day. All right. Everything gonna be all right.